Fox 13. Mariner broadcaster Dave Sims joining us live from San Diego, where the Mariners will square off against the Padres this afternoon. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Bill. How you doing, man?
Doing great. So Julio Rodriguez with a 4-hit night last night. We saw Cal Raleigh go deep from the left and the right side in San Diego. We've talked about the offensive swoon over the past month, but what do you think? Is J-Rod the key to get that offense pumping again?
I don't think there's any question, and he had 4 really good at-bats last night, and he hit the ball hard. Ball got to the barrel. He pulled the ball, went up the middle. The home run was just exciting as heck and long time. It seemed like a long time in coming. And then Cal homers for the second time in his career, both sides of the plate. That was really cool. So to see that offensive output, I thought was outstanding. And the other, I tell you, another bright spot. Talk all you want about Julio and Cal, but how about Jorge Polanco, who's been a solid pro throughout 9-10 years? He was on base like every time last night. And as I look at, he struck out once, but he had 2 hits. He went 2 for 4 and scored a run. Now, if you can get that kind of offense from him playing at second base, man, that boosts everybody, boosts everything up. And as everybody knows, it's been a long season struggle. Swinging a bat, scoring runs, putting the ball in play, driving in runners with scoring position. So it all comes down to, hey, if they can get out of that bottom basement spot in Major League Baseball, they've been 29th or 30th. With the pitching third in ERA, get that batting average up. There's no telling how far this team could go.
No question.
And I say, I'm not just saying that. It's real, because I know I talk to managers, opposing managers all the time. The first thing I say, your pitching scares the heck out of us.
And rightfully so. Logan Gilbert heading to the All-Star game as the Mariners' lone representative. And there's been a lot of discussion. I mean, did the Mariners deserve more than one? I mean, who else do you think is deserving of an All-Star nod?
Well, Andres Munoz, I thought was outstanding. He's one of the better closers we have in the game. I thought that would have been a viable pick, and he still may get picked. I mean, some pitchers may pull out because they'll be starting on Saturday or Sunday and basically wouldn't be eligible to play in the All-Star game. So I would say he's number one. And to be honest with you, I know Cal Raleigh's batting average isn't impressive, but I tell you what, his leadership, his home runs, he leads the team in home runs, leads the team in RBIs. That wouldn't shock. And he's throwing out every would-be base stealers at a very high rate. So that wouldn't shock me if he got a call.
Okay, so we have the All-Star game on Tuesday. We'll see that right here on Fox. The second half of the season starts with a huge ALS Showdown. We have the Astros coming to T-Mobile Park a week from Friday. Who is your pick to click as the Mariners make this push for the ALS title?
I don't care who clicks. Somebody click. You know, this team, I'm not going to put it on one guy and put it on everybody, and they put it on themselves. You know, Houston's been on the come lately. The Mariners are holding them off. You know, it's a 10-game lead back on June 18th. It's 2 now. That's why today's game against San Diego, the 4 in Anaheim, are very important. Hey, give yourself a little breathing room when those guys come and battle head-to-head for those 3 games, and it'll really be a heck of a tone setter for the second half of the season. And I know Mariner fans, boy, I tell you what, they'll be full-throated booing when Houston comes to town. So that's going to be a tremendous atmosphere.
Okay, so you've heard the fans chanting, "We need a bat, we need a bat," in the middle of that lineup as the trade deadline approaches. How dire is that need, considering, you know, how low the Mariners rank offensively right now?
If you can get one, great. If not, you just hope that the guys who are on this team, while not all of them are Hall of Famers, but they're accomplished big leaguers, if they just hit their average, I mean, I think that could be a difference maker. You don't have to score 10 runs a game, but if you can steady, you know, anywhere from 3 to 6 a game, as opposed to what they're doing now, to complement the pitching, which, as Gregory Santos came back last night, so-called soft landing, that kid was throwing 100, 103 miles an hour to go with Munoz. I mean, if the bullpen at the back end now, you got Stanek, you got Santos, you got Mooney. You got 3 guys who are bringing it at a hundo almost any pitch that you name. So this team still has a really good chance to do some big work in the playoffs this season.
Dave, we've been enjoying your background there. We see your logo on the screen here. Tell us about your new podcast that just launched on Monday.
Yes, sir. It's an endeavor that my son said, hey, you need to get back into talk business, because I was at WFAN, I was at WNBC, MSG Network, and, you know, this is a family project. For you old timers out there, I like to say it's a Ben Cartwright move. You know, I got my 2 boys with me, you know, working the old Bonanza TV show, and it's all about success. And we're talking to a lot of people that we know and people we want to get to know, talk about their pivotal moment that led to their success and their sustainability at the top of the field. So we've already in the can, we've got Ken Jennings, we had Harold Reynolds on yesterday, Bill Burr, the comedian, Jeff Garland. I like comedians, I really do. Robert Wall we've had on, Jay Wright, the Villanova Hall of Fame basketball coach. So that's the direction we're going in. I've reached out to a whole bunch of people. Coach K is going to join us at some point, Spike Lee, Chuck D. So we're going to try to cover the gamut in this thing. And as well, we're going to talk some baseball. We're not going to ignore baseball and as a whole or specifically the Mariners. But it's sort of a wide-ranging kind of thing. It's just, it's a nice little side job. And it doesn't, we got a great team together. And we're very excited about this endeavor.
Oh, I love that. That's great. Mariner broadcaster Dave Sims, thank you so much for being here. I'll check out the podcast.
Sounds good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good to see you.